All right. Ed Rendell, Jane, governor of Pennsylvania, big Hillary Clinton supporter. It comes out in Time magazine and says, look, NBC News is in the tank for Obama. We've been reporting that for months. And it's stunning, it's wrong, it's terrible, and I guess we should burn down their headquarters at Rockefeller Center. And you say what?
I say if you want to burn down their headquarters, you should burn down MSNBC's headquarters. I still draw a line between the commentators on MSNBC and NBC Nightly News.
How can you do that when all of their people appear on the cable?
Well, it's hard to separate. I don't think it's good for NBC News for people to perceive it that way, but they just had a very friendly profile of John McCain's 95-year-old mother on NBC Nightly News. Yeah. So
it's hard to slam a 95-year-old mother, Jane. You know what I'm talking about? It's really hard. I could probably figure out a way to do it, but no other human being in the media could. What do you think? You would
probably do a hard
Yeah, I'd slap the 95-year-old.
I think we're missing the real story here.
What's that?
That here's a governor, a Democratic governor of a big important state who's a major player in the National Democratic Party, who has taken on the crazies on the left like MoveOn.org and the Daily Kos, and complimenting Fox as the fairest of the networks is treason to those people.
Ed Rendell, in case you missed it, the governor, when Bernie was talking about, actually said that we have the fairest coverage here because although there are commentators on Fox obviously rooting, they're identified. Now, Jane doesn't believe that this is an NBC thing, but it is, because you have on their cable network all of their people coming on in.
I never agree with both sides. I never agree with both sides, but I agree with Jane that I make more of, like Jane, I make more of a distinction than you do between NBC and MSNBC, but you're absolutely right. When serious journalists go on MSNBC and sit next to rabid partisans on election night, that's a very bad thing. And that's where the bias and even the craziness in some cases bleeds over from the cable network to the news network.
Now, Jane, when you say that you're not upset about this and you can make the distinction, you know, you're in the business. You actually teach journalism to pinhead students at American University, right? I mean, people who don't know anything, and they come into your classroom and they go, "Oh, Professor Hall, please tell me something." You can't you can't possibly believe that every American knows as much about media as you and Bernie and I know. They don't.
Well,
when they cruise around and they see a news program and a Tom Brokaw and a Tim Russert and an Andrea Mitchell sitting there, and they see blatant dishonest partisanship, and it's dishonest to the core, done solely to make money. MSNBC is the biggest financial disaster in the history of broadcasting, and the only way they can get meager eyeballs, and meager is the word, okay, is to take out a Barack Obama partisanship membership and try to beg Barack Obama people to watch them. It's the only reason it's going on. It's cynical, it's dishonest, and you should be condemning it for the sake of academics.
I said I could make a distinction. I mean, I was very critical of Chris Matthews being very anti-Hillary Clinton. That's why Ed Rendell, you know, is anti-MSNBC. I mean, they have been very much.
But as a journalism teacher,
I'm saying I can
you should be appalled by this, because this is what's happening. Don't you get this,
I don't think that commentators. No, wait, let me finish.
This is about money.
I am agreeing with you.
It's about
money.
With you
about MSNBC. They've decided they're going to be the anti-Fox. They're going to be the liberal network. Well, and they're not. Let me tell you one thing I do feel. Can I just say one thing?
No, I got to go.
One thing that I agree with you. Okay.
I'll tell you who else should be appalled by it. Tom Brokaw should be appalled by it. My friend Tim Russert should be appalled by it. And Brian Williams, the anchor and face of NBC News, should be appalled by it.
You know why they're not appalled? Because they're all making millions of dollars, and they ain't going to rock that boat.
Well, the nasty partisanship and the embarrassing partisanship of Chris Matthews with the thrill running up my leg will rub off on them. With sophisticated viewers, the unsophisticated viewers couldn't care less.
All right. Bernie, Jane, as always, we thank you.